Hello, what is up, everybody? Welcome back. Today we are going to be discussing episode 6 of Survivor season 41. We have made it to the halfway-ish point in the show. Today we got to see a tribe swap slash merge slash both slash neither situation, and we also got a really interesting twist this episode. It was pretty crazy and I'm super ready to talk about it, so let's go. So like I was saying, this episode started off with the merge, but not like a merge. Basically, everybody drops their buffs and they're split into two teams, yellow and blue, with Naseer and Erika being the outliers and not on a team. So right off the bat, the blue team is obviously physically stronger. I mean, they have Danny the football player and Deshawn on their team, and the yellow team has Tiffany and Heather. Yikes. Sorry, I hate to be Team Yellow. Since this is a very physically demanding challenge that they're up against, the blue team ends up winning the physical part with ease. When it got to the puzzle, of course, as usual, it was neck and neck and it could have been anybody's game. But as we see, the blue team ends up victorious. And I'm just going to go ahead and give it to Danny as the MVP of this scene. I mean, he basically carried his entire team on his shoulders, both literally and figuratively, with that human ladder. So yeah, go Danny, good for you. After the blue team wins, they have to choose whether they want Naseer or Erika to join their team. Whoever doesn't join their team is going to be sent to exile. I thought it was pretty interesting that Naseer and Erika were the two outliers, because they have kind of been on the bottom of the Luvu tribe. It seemed kind of obvious that, especially Erika, but also, Naseer's name has been brought up to be sent out a few times. But Erika has by far been the one most on the bottom of the Luvu tribe. I mean, the past two episodes, they have been purposely trying to lose in order to get that girl out. So, of course, they end up choosing Naseer to be on their team, and Erika is sent out to exile to be by herself. We see Erika struggling to live by herself on exile. Now, Erika says that she's not a very outdoorsy person, and sis, I am not either. Let me tell you, I would be freaking out if I had to be out there by my own damn self. Like, I think I would be able to do a survivor situation if I had the support of other people around me, but by myself, me on my own damn self, and maybe like one awkward cameraman, yeah, no thank you. So back at the main camp where the losing yellow tribe is, we see that Shan and Liana are reunited again on the same tribe. This comes after last episode where they were able to connect and they were able to solidify an alliance together. But of course, things start to get a little bit messy when, for whatever reason, Shan brings up Liana's advantage right in front of Tiffany. Now, even though Tiffany and Liana, they were on the same tribe and they're cool and aligned and all that, Liana didn't want Tiffany knowing all of her business like that, so she's just looking around like, Shan, bitch, the fuck is you doing? So now Tiffany is distrustful of Liana because she had to find out the way she did, and this is where we're going to start to see some rips in the seams of the old Yase tribe. We all know Tiffany is a firecracker. I would hate for Tiffany not to trust me. Like, out of everybody on that damn island, like, I feel like I would need to have Tiffany's trust the most, because that girl will say anything to anybody at any time, flip the whole thing around. We've seen her do it before. Tiff is a firecracker, okay? So obviously this isn't good for Liana, but I thought it was really interesting that we didn't see Shan's side of this at all. We didn't see any confessionals from her. We didn't see her accidentally talking about the slip up at all. So I'm wondering if she maybe doesn't even know that the slip up occurred and she doesn't know it's an issue, or for whatever reason, production is intentionally holding this information from us for now, but we'll see. And now that everybody is on the island together, we're seeing more bonds form between people that were previously on different tribes. So we see bonds form between Naseer and Xander. Naseer is apparently Xander's #1 fan. He thinks he's doing a great job at the game. He loves Xander. Like I said before, Shan and Liana's alliance from last episode is kind of carrying over into this episode, and also Danny and Deshawn. They've been a tight group on Luvu together, probably since the very beginning. But in a turn of events that honestly I did not see coming this season, we see Shan, Liana, Danny, and Deshawn. They're all on the island together, and they all get together and just start talking. They start talking about their lives and their backgrounds. They're all Black people, and they all have had similar experiences living in Black bodies in this world. And because of that, ladies and gentlemen, yes, we get a Cookout Part 2-esque alliance form right here on Survivor 41. Honey, I was shocked. I could not believe it. I was joking with my friends after Abraham got it voted out of episode 1. I was like, oh, okay, they not doing that cookout shit on Survivor, okay? They're not doing that this time. But hey, I guess I was wrong, and I don't have a problem with being wrong. I love seeing this, of course. I was not expecting this to happen on Survivor, but I love the fact that the 4 of them are working together. Danny and Deshawn have been shown to be, you know, a strong alliance on the Luvu tribe together. They didn't show this on the show, but I'm sure the 2 of those guys had a conversation, brother to brother, about how to move forward together in the game. I know it happened. I just know it did. And finally, we see Jeff visiting Erika. With him, he brings this toy hourglass, and he gives Erika a choice. She can either keep the game as is and let everything that's happened so far in this episode play out just how it has, or she could reverse the results of the last challenge so that the blue team is actually the losers of the challenge, and they're going to be the ones going to tribal council because they're not safe. I'm pretty sure Erika would be safe either way, but she just has the option to betray the blue team if she wants to. And seeing though the blue team is made up primarily of old Luvu members who just threw her under the bus by sending her to exile, I have a feeling that the choice is going to be easy and that Erika is going to choose to absolutely betray those people. At least I hope so. She's been talking a lot of game this season about how she's a lioness and how she's small, but she really packs a punch. And so I'm really hoping that she's going to be tempted and she's going to smash this hourglass and cause some chaos in the game. So what did you guys think of this episode? I know it was a little weird because we didn't see anybody going home in this episode. It was just kind of like a part 1 episode. And also, what do you think of Erika's power? Do you think she's going to end up smashing the hourglass, or do you think she's going to leave the game as is? Let me know down in the comments below. This episode was cute, but it was kind of like an appetizer, you know? My mouth is still watering. I'm salivating a little bit. I didn't get to see anybody go home, but I'm excited to next week. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and I hope you all have a wonderful day as well. I will see y'all next week. Peace.